Hi, thank you so much for joining me again. Welcome back. Today, I have to say, I have to give credit to Nanaaba's kitchen for this recipe. It was absolutely delicious. So for this recipe, you're going to infuse your olive oil with rosemary, garlic, onions, jalapenos, spring onions. Go down in this olive oil and it cooks down into this delicious infused oil. I also used red onion, white onion, spring onion, and fresh ginger. You simmer this in your pot with the olive oil or with those flavors of the vegetables that you put in. When I tell you, it is mind-blowing delicious, okay? Once your marinade is ready, what I did is I just cleaned my whole tilapia with some lemon and salt, scrubbed it. I trimmed the actual fins of the fish and all of that to make sure that it was ready and prepped for the marinade. I also dried the fish off very well. And as you can see here, I cut slits into the fish so that the marinade can seep in. This mixture cooked down for about 20 minutes until all of the vegetables were wilted very well. From there, I just took all of the vegetables out and put them initially in my blender. But first, I reserved some of that olive oil, which is so good, you guys, on salads. Oh, it's so good. So add the veggies to your blender, add a little bit of the oil to it, and I added some chicken bouillon seasoning, and here is a picture of the kind that I use, which is I can't remember. I'll have to go back. And then you just blend it all together, and I added fresh cilantro. Some people call it coriander. So from there, the marinade, I let it cool, and I just coated my fish in this gorgeous marinade, so divine. And I also just make sure I got it in the grooves of the fish, made sure every piece of the fish was coated with this delicious marinade. And the olive oil here, I reserved it for my salads. So in a separate thing, I sliced some onions real thin, red peppers, yellow peppers, red onions, some cilantro, and I added some of that olive oil and marinade to this mix and put it to the side. So for your fish, you want to have a rack and pan because you're going to broil the fish. I broiled it on low because of my oven's temperature. You once the fish marinates, you put it under the broiler for about 15 minutes on each side. And so once one side is done, you flip it over and you've got to put it back into the oven until you get this nice, beautiful broiled fish that will just fall apart. Once you flip it, just be very careful. Once I flipped my fish, I added some more marinade on top. And you guys, when I tell you, this fish came out so lovely. I paired it with the onion slaw that I had, as well as some collard greens and cornbread. Whoo, it was shut your mouth delicious. So Nanaaba's Kitchen, thank you so much for such a beautiful dish. And I just can't say enough how juicy and moist this fish was in the marinade. Oh my gosh, I have so many ideas for it. I've already used it on shrimp that I put on the grill. And also the olive oil is so good to top with your salads, as well as I cooked it with some salmon that I seared on top of the stove and threw in the oven with that same infused olive oil. Y'all, the recipes are coming, but this one right here, it was so good. So if you tried, please let me know. Comment, like, subscribe if you like these videos, and there's definitely more to come. Thank you again for watching.